Okay, I'm doing a voiceover for this part because my microphone was muted. I am going to be flying the B-1B Lancer. There's my throttle quadrant right there. I'm going to be flying from Milwaukee General Mitchell International Airport all the way up to Oshkosh, in Oshkosh, of course. So, yeah, right now I'm just trying to get everything figured out. And that background there was a photo that Grandpa took. I really like it. And in a second here, I'll end the voiceover because we will have sound on my other recording that I did. I'll have a joystick cam here soon. So, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Recording. Okay. Alright, that should be all synced now. So, what I can basically do, angle this a little bit here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this set. This is our speed. That's our above sea level. Okay, and then I'm going to get our lights on. Wait, is our simulation paused? Okay, we got our lights on there. And, yeah, make sure everything's bound. So we got rudder. Okay, everything looks good. So, here's our B1. Let's get the camera set up good. And, yeah, I think we should be ready for takeoff. Let's get our wings swept forward. Should already be, but first we need our flaps. And let's get a good takeoff view here. So, I think we're ready to get started. Things should be good. Let's give ourselves full power. Come with those afterburners. And I think in this case scenario, our rotate speed is around 140 knots. Rotate basically means pulling back on the joystick. So that'll be good. Here's the tower view. And how fast are we going? 106. This thing accelerates very fast. Those afterburners are very, very strong. Alright, we should be able to pull up by now. Oh, we couldn't see that for a second, but here we go. Let's get our landing gear up. I'm going to actually pause this here quick so we can get a nice view of the landing gear coming up. That looks nice. And we can start to pull up now that we are at some altitude here. Probably want to get to around 2,000 before we sweep our wings back. Because right now we're accelerating, but not very fast. Okay, now we can put our flaps up and we'll watch the wings sweep back here. There they go. Now this plane, I'm just gonna take my hand off the joystick and it'll just start accelerating like crazy. And the nose will go up by itself, not even touching it. My B1 model over there. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna move this here just a little bit. Okay, so that's a little bit too much of an angle. There's the Milwaukee River down there. West Bend, Jackson's probably somewhere over there. I can't really find Cedar Lake. That's the one way to find where it is. But okay, this plane just wants to go straight up. I don't know how to get the autopilot set on this. I would, but I only know how to set autopilot on Airbus planes and Boeing planes, so I don't think I'll be able to set it on this. A little bit too complicated for as much as I know. All right, so let's get our map. I'm I'm gonna bring this onto my other monitor here. You won't be able to see it, but I will. So, well, here, I'll just bring it over here for a second. So basically, right there, that's Oshkosh. So that's where we want to get lined up. We want to be going straight north. So let's get some altitude here so we can travel faster, of course. You don't need quite full afterburners, save some fuel. What I'll do in a few minutes here is I will... No, we'll just do it now. I don't know. This might be Grafton or something over here. I think it is. Yeah, it is. That's Grafton for sure. Because of all those rivers there. So, let's buzz some houses down here. So this will be interesting how fast we can get here. Maybe it's not Grafton. I don't know. See how low we can get here. Okay, we're going way supersonic. I don't think this plane has a sound barrier effect. Oh yeah, look at that. It just maneuvers right like a fighter jet. And then we'll just go. Pretty unrealistic how fast we're climbing. Too many G-forces, but look at that. Straight up, without a problem even. I mean, of course we're deaccelerating, but we can see Lake Winnebago now. Let's get back to normal flying here. Okay, I think that was Grafton actually, because can we find Cedar Lake? I'm not sure exactly where it is, but somewhere around here. Because that might be West Bend, actually. Wait, no, what airport is that? Yeah, that is West Bend, because, yeah, they got that cross air... Yeah, and then there's the mill pond up there, and then that's the Milwaukee River. Nice. I didn't know, West Bend Airport was in this game. I mean, I guess all of them are. But let's go. We gotta... Afterburners are bugging a little bit. Cool. Fond du Lac is right over there. There's Long Lake. We have driven past there before. Normally you'd want to fly a lot higher than this because of the clouds, but it's that. This thing is really fast. Those afterburners do a lot of speed gain as well. But we are starting our approach here, believe it or not. I don't know how far we're out in miles, but we're just starting to see that airport come into sight over there and render in, so can start to lose a little bit of speed and altitude. Sorry. There's Fond du Lac over there. And there's Oshkosh. Okay, we're definitely really high right now. Higher than we want to be. So we're gonna just bring our throttle quadrant all the way down and just kind of coast our way into Oshkosh here. There's Fond du Lac. There's the big highway we take when we go to Oshkosh. Well, sometimes at least. There's the airport down there. Juneau and Horicon are somewhere. Somewhere over there. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, there's there's Fox Lake. There's Beaver Dam Lake right there. Okay, we are going very fast. We're gonna do some little bit of spoiler action to slow ourselves down significantly here. Our speed is going down by quite a lot here now, so that's good. Probably want to go even slower actually. We're getting close to our approach, almost even our final approach. We're gonna need a little bit of rudder here to line ourselves up with the runway more. I wonder if this will look cool with the hand cam on the side. I think that'll look neat. Okay, I think it's about time very fast to deploy our gear, but it's just a simulator, so nothing's gonna happen because of that. Except, of course, some speed loss. Should we do an internal or an external landing? Hopefully I don't mess this up because we've been flying here for I don't know how long. Hopefully this time does not go to waste just for a bad landing here, but I think I can do a good job. We are very low right now, that's why it's saying that, but I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible here, so probably shouldn't though. The landings are very hard in this version of Flight Simulator because it's very old, so the gear thinks it's touching the ground before it actually shows that it's touching the ground in the simulator. We are way too fast right now. Do a quick maneuver here to shed some speed off. We are way too fast. Uh-oh. Come on. I'll just go full spoilers, why not? And let's see here, touchdown. You know what, that was perfect. That might be my best landing I've ever done in this. But now we need to stop. Very hard front gear landing, but come on, stop. It's the one downside to the B1. It stops very slowly. You can hear those reverse thrusts working. And there we go. It is. We'll taxi over to the gate here just for the heck of it. Can put our flaps back up so our wings are more collapsed and save more space at the air show. This taxiway is very thin for the B1 here, but we can make do. There's the old runway. I like how they have that modeled in there. It's pretty cool. I wonder what the Oshkosh would look like in the new simulator. Probably pretty cool. Oh, yeah, it's a nice view from the tower. I don't know why our engines sound like they're really loud. I got my speakers turned down. Yeah, they do sound very loud. I don't know if they'd be actually that loud in real life with just minimal thrust or power, rather. And we'll park in the big bowling plaza over there. I like how they added the little aircraft, like how they're parked there in real life. Something going on with the sound effects there, because it would not be this loud in real life. Sounds like we got our full afterburners activated. Or something. That is weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's a 15-year-old game. Okay, we'll bring her right to the front here. And park it right up there. Alright, we can activate our parking brake. And at this point, we can probably shut everything down here. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't even know how to shut everything off in this, but that's alright. Okay. That's the end of the B1 trip.